What's up, everyone? It's CHIME. I'm here at the hookah session at 3rd Shift Smoke Shop. Come with me.
Artist is making wave in Reading, PA. The one and only CHIME. It's great to have you join. How do you feel?
I'm good. I'm grateful to be here.
So what inspired you to start making music?
What inspired? Well, I always liked music when I was younger. I always had like an interest for music. I always enjoyed music, but I never really had like when I was younger, I was never like, oh, I'm gonna go make music. I'm gonna be an artist. I'm gonna be a producer or any of that. I just enjoyed music, and then what inspired me to make music, like one day, long story short, my not my computer teacher, my music teacher at the time, it was my choir teacher. She like
Back in
showed,
high school.
yeah, in school. She showed me, she put me in like this different class, and then I got introduced to GarageBand, and then
that sounds dope.
yeah, that's
Tell
just
me
how
a little bit about that. How that.
Well, like my teacher, like she would always like tell me that like I had a nice voice and stuff like that, and she would always like tell me like I can make you a star. Like she would just always say like little things to me about music and stuff like that, but I was never really like interested. I didn't really care.
At the time, it wasn't
Yeah,
really
at the time it wasn't like, oh, I want to do music. Like it was just like
something that came natural to
yeah,
you with time, basically.
yeah. But for real, everything changed for me when I was like in that class, and then one day we like hopped on the computers, and like I got introduced to like GarageBand, and that's like a DAW, like that's like a software to make music on and stuff like that. So like I started messing around on that, and my whole life changed.
How you doing? BK in the house, Dope Boys Kitchen, BBK Catering Business, right here, Kutztown Road, 610-914-2240.
You heard?
You got any advice to say to the youth nowadays?
Stay focused. Stay out the streets.
Absolutely.
Find some activity. I mean, to keep your mind on things that you ain't got to worry about what's going on in the outside world. And always keep God first in your life.
Amen.
Amen. Sponsors: 3rd Shift Smoke Shop. We have a raffle coming up on our 3rd episode. Stay tuned. More information down below. We will be raffling this hookah product right here. There's 20% off on every single flavor. Love 66. More information will be down below. Shout out to G-Shirt for these amazing shirts, hats, any custom products that you guys want. Hit up my boy G-Shirts. Social media. Let's speak about that. How do you use social media for your advantage in the music?
Well, nowadays, like when you post on social media, like TikTok
TikTok
you
is
put,
one of those platforms.
I just
that
use
is
TikTok right now. I'm trying to
blowing
use
up.
TikTok to get my music out there, market. TikTok is great, but I also try to like with music, like I of course, like there's so many people artists putting out music, you know, but I try to be different and try to like spread positive messages, you feel me, like on social media. Like I'll post positive things, not just my music. So I try to like be positive also through social
like
media.
all around.
Yeah,
basically.
like yeah.
That's good. That's good. I mean, we all can agree that social media is a powerful tool, but it could also be a very inappropriate tool if you don't know how to use it properly, right? So, any advice that we could tell to the youth out there, the upcoming artists, is the ones that are trying their best to start into this music industry? Any advice that you received that could help them in the future?
Ask that question again, bro. I kind of got lost in that. Like,
it happens, man. It happens. Sometimes we smoke a little, you know what I'm saying, and we go lost in the sauce. But let's go back to it. So the question is, any advice do you have for the upcoming artists? I know you're an upcoming artist, but you've been doing this for quite some time. So you have experience compared to those that basically are still starting their whole projects out there and they still lost in the sauce themselves.
I would say explore and be open to like what you like
Christopher Columbus, man, become Christopher.
genres. Be open to
Explore.
people. Like, don't judge people in the industry. Like, or like just because you see someone or like you see something you don't like, don't be so quick to like push it to the side. You never like you can always meet with someone or an artist that you might think that you can't make a song with something or like and you can always collaborate. So it's like always keep your mind open to new things, people, sounds,
Open mind.
and
Not be like Travis Scott, stop trying to be God, trying to judge people and stuff like that, and to
yeah,
be open with like just not just music but advice as well. I know there's still a lot of hard-headed people out there that they don't listen to people that got more years than any of us.
be open to advice too.
Of
Like,
course, be open to
don't think
advice.
you know everything. There's always someone above you who can teach you something.
Yep. Above all, fail. Just like Will Smith used to say, just fail as many times as possible to succeed. There's a nice quote on top of that. Later on, I'll let you guys know what it is. That's a great advice, actually. All right. So to wrap things up, thanks for joining us today, Chime.
Thank you for having me.
It was a great pleasure from Third Shift Smoke Shop sponsorships to have you here today. Stay tuned for the raffles. Stay tuned for new artists coming through. We will have more information in regards to that in the following weeks. And to all our viewers, thank you for tuning in with Third Shift Smoke Shop Hookah sessions. Stay tuned for more sessions like these coming through.